There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Well, hello and welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Now, if you are tuning in looking for psychic medium tarot card reader Anae, she is not going to be on tonight, and only tonight she's not going to be on. And because she's unable to make it, she has graciously allowed me to take her time spot tonight because I was not able to do mine on Sunday. You see how that works? We just all help each other out around here, and that's what makes things very, very wonderful. But for Anae, for those of you who are looking for her, please know that she will be back on Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So please make sure that you tune in as always to check her out. So for those of you who are frightened by my appearance, that I'm not Anae or something, I do apologize. But for those of you who have not been here before, GhostBox Live is simply what it says on the tin. I take my spirit box and I turn it on, and we're going to see who we can talk to tonight. And what we tend to do a lot of times is people who want to reach their loved ones who have passed. We tend to, nothing's guaranteed, right? But we tend to be able to reach some of them and help people either get closure or whatever else you want. Before we get going, I do want to say, please share this video. Please share it to all of your social media outlets. I would like to get as many people as possible taking part. And the reason why that is, as I say every week, it's not so much a matter of a lot of people watching. When we do spirit box sessions, what we try to do, we don't send our own energy to bring in spirits to talk to us. What we do is that we send intention. And when we send intention, that means that we're all trying to do the same thing here. We're all trying to be able to get spirit responses and whatnot. So that is what I'm trying to, do here. And that's why I ask if you could share this. I would greatly appreciate it, okay? First of all, I gotta say, I do these normally Sunday nights at 10 p.m. and I am not used to seeing the light behind me, first of all, okay? I am not used to seeing light behind me. I'm always in the dark, and I kind of prefer it that way. It's weird because I'm 2 hours earlier than I normally would be. Also, I do wanna say, for all of you who are joining in, please let me know where you're from, especially, folks from Paranormal Warehouse, wherever. Please say hi. Please let me know where you're from. I got a lot of people already coming in saying hello. And I'm always very grateful that you are all checking it out, taking your time to talk with me, whatever. And that we are always going to be here to try to help get spirits to communicate with us. And that is kind of the focus of what we're trying to do here. So I'm really excited to see a bunch of people coming on. And if you're new, let me know that, please, because it is something that I am really excited for. And hopefully this isn't a waste of your time. Before we get too deep in the woods here, no pun intended, I just want to introduce the other camera that we run every week, and that is the equipment. Now, that flickering you're seeing is my candle, okay? So it is not like the house is on fire or anything. But what we do, and I've already gotten some spirit responses already tonight. The flashlight has gone on a couple of times, and it's actually been intelligent responses from the flashlight, meaning that it's like, if you're someone I know, can you turn it off, please? And it turns itself back off. If we're lucky, we'll see that again. But like I tell the spirits every week, this is not to exploit them. They're not a dog trick and pony show. So just going to show you what we have here. We have this flashlight that you can see. You just touch it and it turns on and off like so. We have a K2 that's barely living. We have an ovilus, and the only word on the ovilus so far is screw. I don't know if that's in screw you, but that's what's on there. Of course, our holy water in case things get out of control. Honestly, I don't leave it there because I think something's going to bad happen. I just like seeing it there. And then, of course, we have Mr. REM pod. So, hopefully we'll get some stuff. I had the REM pod go off. I had the flashlight go off. This ovilus went off for a little bit. So maybe we'll get something from here. We're getting, once again, lots of new folks. And I just want to say, as always, I'm actually normally on Sunday nights. I'm taking on a spot tonight. So if, and Chantel, we do that every week. Every week I'll spend about 10 minutes crossing over folks, and we'll need your help with that too. But what we end up doing is we're on Sunday night. So please, if you like this, come back to me on Sunday night, and we will definitely do more of this sort of thing. So where are we here? What do we want to do? First of all, we're going to do some spirit box communication. I'm going to use, there's many, for those of you who don't watch me, there are many types of spirit boxes. There's the hacked versions, and there's the mass-produced ones, and there's customs and all sorts of great things. The last month and a half, 2 months, we've been using the mass-produced SB7 spirit box. And why I like using that is because we've been having a great deal of luck so far. And maybe luck isn't quite the right word for it, but we're having a lot of communication with spirits when we've been using SB7. And just to interrupt myself here, it's 10 p.m. Central Time on Sunday nights. So I don't know where you're from, but do the math from there. And we've been having a lot of luck with these. I think not next week, but the week after or so, I'm going to switch up the spirit box. I have a custom made out of an old time radio that I want to use. And I'm going to use that and kind of mix things up a little bit so that we try some different things and see what happens. For those of you who know, just because we're going to try doesn't mean it's a guarantee of success, okay? So if we're going to do this, it doesn't mean we're going to get spirit communication. That is our goal, obviously, is to get spirit communication, but there is absolutely nothing in there that says that we're going to have to get it. So, that's why I need your intention to be able to say, please, let's have all spirits talk. Don't give me your energy. I don't want someone to be like, I'm going to give you all my energy so that you get spirit. No, that's not what we do. We just want your intention, okay? And then what we'll do is, for those of you who want to follow this, and I know this isn't for everybody, but I highly recommend it. Listen, we're trying to talk to spirits. We're trying to bring them in, and you're taking part in some way. So what we need to do is we need to protect ourselves, okay? And doing so is very simple, okay? And I just want you to do this. If you don't want to do it, trust me, it's okay. But what you should be doing is just, calming yourself down, breathing in, breathing out, just very calm, because this isn't something that should be worrisome or scary. Spirit communication is beautiful, and there's nothing better than it. For those who watch the different shows or whatnot, or paranormal investigator who always goes towards like, oh, it's evil, please consider the fact that spirit communication is beautiful. And you start with your heart, and you just imagine a white light, just a healthy white light starting in the center of your heart, and it just slowly builds outwards. And it's something that actually is like armor, and it protects you. And when I'm saying it, I can feel the tingling, actually. I really do. And it covers you. It absorbs you because it's good light. You're calling upon your relatives, loved ones who have passed. Protect me. All we want to do is we want to talk to spirits. And for the spirits, I'm going to tell the spirits, all we want to talk to are spirits of what we call love and above. So any spirits who are, full of hate, anger, just want to cause trouble, they are not allowed here. We only want to speak to spirits of love and light, okay? And you got to tell yourself that too, because at the end of this, we got to close the circle. We have to end everything so that you are protected afterwards, okay? And what I like to do as we kind of, I'm going to move this. This is kind of bothering me. I work in video production, so framing is kind of important to me, and I don't feel like I'm framed very well. I know, right? Whatever. So I put out my pendulum, and I always have to kind of move my arm just to stop it. Normally I do it down here, but I don't think you can really see it. And this is, I'm resting my arm on the table. So now I'm going to rest it on here. And I do so I don't want to move it involuntarily, okay? But can you show me yes, please? Yes is moving. Let's see, I'm moving it. Yes is moving it back and forth. Can you show me no, please? See, I might have moved it again, to be very honest. I'm kind of jittery tonight for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Okay, that's me moving now. It's calmed down. Spirits, all we want to do tonight is communicate with you. I asked you earlier if you would talk to me. Can you please talk to us tonight? We do not want to expose you or make you feel like you're being used. We just want to talk with you. You're going to have relatives here who would love to hear your voice. All spirits that are here, we're calling them to please join us. You see it's getting heavier. The swinging is getting further and further. Please talk with us. Please use the devices over to my right that we showed earlier. And we're going to try a device called the Spirit Box that you can hear your own voice. Please consider talking to us. And we will talk to you very quickly. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's kind of one of my more jittery pendulum sessions. I do apologize for that. As always, make sure that you have your audio recorder. I'm using a different one tonight. I'm using a smaller Sony. Normally I use my big Zoom, but I have to fix the SIM card in it. So we're recording. Always tag when you start off. This is Tuesday, July 28th, Spirit Box session. It is currently 8:16 Central Standard Time. We're going to leave this here. And as always, we're going to ask, I'm going to see if it's loud enough for everybody. Spirits, I do want to just say, once again, please consider talking to us. You can use any of the devices over here. We'd love to hear from you. Please give us another word. Please turn on the flashlight. Please let the REM pod go off. Okay. Well, that was very cool. Thank you very much. Now, I want to say I am not close to it, okay? The antenna's on the other side, and it went off. So thank you very much. Could you do that again for us, please? Once again, it's not that you're not that you're doing this because we like seeing it. We just want to get some communication. Are you somebody who knows somebody watching me right now? If you're a relative of somebody watching right now, and that includes me, can you turn that on again for us, please? Can you turn on any of the devices for me, please? Well, you can come off. You can come back on whenever you want, okay? You can talk to us however you want this way, okay? Just, even though I might not be facing you, you can talk to us whenever you want, okay? Because we're going to get started here. Normally, when I do these Sunday nights, I'm the last show of the evening, so I can go as long as I want. I have to stick to a time frame tonight. So what we're going to do is we are going to set the Spirit Box up. I'll try to get it to as many comments as I can. If I don't, please don't be upset with me. Come back Sunday. I will warn you, if we start getting communication right away that doesn't match any of your posts, I'm going to kind of go with it, only because we don't, it's pretty amazing to be able to get spirit communication. So I just want to be able to, kind of live in the moment, so to speak. You understand? And we'll just see where we go. Okay. Let me know if it's not loud enough. We're going to start by turning on this speaker. Okay. And we're going to do a reverse sweep. Okay. We just got a hello. Here. We got a hello and a here. Okay. Sure. Okay. We're getting a lot of one. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you let me know in the comments if you can hear this all right, please? Okay. And so I keep looking over here because I just want to see the equipment, if it's going off or not, okay? Hello. How are you doing? I see eyeballs. All right, can we have names of spirits that are in here, please? Just so we know who we're talking to, please. Sound like Bob to me. Did I get that correct? Another voice. Anybody know a Bob? Anybody who have relatives here tonight? Spirits, you have relatives here tonight that you would like to communicate with? Yeah? Now, I heard through here, I'm going through, Sharon, did you say your dad's name is Tom? I thought I heard Tom. I'm going to get back to you in a second, Sharon. I know a Bop. That's my grandpa on my dad's side. I always called him that. Interesting. Bop, are you here? Do you mind if I call you Bop? Here. Who am I? I'm Greg. At least I thought I heard who are you? That's what I thought I got, okay? And Amanda, I think we might have got Bob. I really do. Did you hear that by chance? Did you hear that I said, Bob, is that you? He said here, and then he's like, who are you? That's what he said to me. Okay. Backtracking a bit. What is it? It's a spirit box. First of all, I saw that you said hello earlier, Jillian. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining in. Way over in the UK. I know a couple of you are from the UK and Scotland area. So thank you very, very much for joining in. Did I ever tell you that I'm massively into British television? So, so there. I guess there's not much more to say about it than that.
Right. Yeah.
All right. You know what's great about the software I'm using is that finding comments are nearly impossible, especially when I'm going out of order. I want to look for, okay, we're just going to go here, even though, Sharon, you wrote something else about your grandfather, Tom, or your father, Tom, excuse me. Tom, I thought I heard your name. And we've had you on here before, Tom. Tom, can you say your daughter's name for us, please?
No.
No. Tom, is Sharon your daughter? I mean, is this the correct Tom?
No.
Tom, I thought I heard your name earlier, and I'm not sure. There's a lot of like small things coming through, so I'm not sure if this is you or not. I love comments like these. Thank you. Always makes my day. And then Bob. Bob, are you still here? Is there somewhere, is there another way you'd like to communicate with us instead of, okay? Now, if Bob is here, can I ask the other spirits to back off for a second? Only for a second, because I just want to hear Bob, okay? Okay, so someone just put through Charlie, and then I heard Charlie now. Matter of fact, a couple of you heard Charlie. Charlie, are you related to one of us here? Thanks, Tracy. I appreciate your input. Charlie, would you be able to give us, if you're related to somebody here, would you be able to give a name of somebody you know that is listening in, please?
No.
What's the name? What? Is it your grandson Chuck? Your namesake? Okay, just thought I heard Bob, but I also thought I heard that's right. You know, Tracy, I don't know what your deal is. You keep getting on me about how to do this. I've been doing this for a number of years, and sometimes you have to go with the flow when spirits are coming through and whatnot, and it's always chaotic at the beginning, and then we find our rhythm. So trust me that us as a group knows how to do this, okay? And if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch, okay?
Sure.
You tell them, that's right. All right. So we had There's one other comment I wanted to get to. There's a lot, actually. There's a lot of people coming through, so I apologize I'm not getting to your comments quickly, okay? Karen, John Gross, my dad, who passed away 46 years ago today. Well, first of all, not a great anniversary, right? And you never get over it, do you? John, are you here? A female voice just said, "I'm here," which brings always an interesting piece up. We don't know whether or not, if males come through sometimes with female voices, just using the radio frequencies or not. John, is that you? Are you able to tell us, or maybe make the flashlight or something go off over there, please?
Actually.
Yeah, I'm spicy on a Tuesday, I guess. Sorry. Spicy Tuesday at GhostBox Live. And this is what I also like, folks. If you haven't tuned in before, if you hear it, and a lot of you have been doing this, let me know what you're hearing. That it's nice when we're hearing the same thing at the same time.
One. Two.
Oh, I can see your comments. I see everything. But the problem is, and not a problem, the fact is that there's a lot coming through. So it's trying to keep up with everybody. And I'm streaming to 5 streams at the moment. So we're just kind of going through as best as we can. Is Karen's mom here? Your daughter Karen wants to hear your voice. Could you say hello, please?
Got it.
I'd still like to know. It might be easier if you could say, spirits, one at a time, the name of the person you want us to connect with. All right, Tina. Obviously, no guarantees, right? Sue, your daughter Tina is here. And I'm only asking for Sue to come through, please. Sue, can you say hello to your daughter, Tina, please? And however you want to. It's interesting. Sue, are you able to communicate with Tina, though? Are you here? Now, spirits, I need you all, I feel like you're all just kind of like trying to get on the mic, so to speak, to talk with us. Could you try to do one at a time, please? Because we really just want to be able to get clear communication, okay? Yeah, they are. They really are. Spirits, could you please consider turning on one of the devices over here, please?
First, no.
No?
Yes.
Come on. That's me, as usual. Yeah, it does. It's really interesting, but I mean, I understand, I really understand where some of you are coming from. Like, it's coming all through at once. So we're trying to maybe eliminate that a little bit. Spirits, if you're feeling like you're not being heard, can you please turn on one of my devices then? If you're feeling like you're not being heard, any one of these can go off, okay? I thought I focused it before I started. Son of a gun. It says screw. And now my cat's here. Yeah, it hasn't changed. It's odd. We're not getting more words that come through, but honestly, it feels like we don't get a lot with the obelisk, funny enough. Denise, can I just give you a bit of advice? You found one going to work yesterday. Rose, was that you? Honestly, don't look for the validation, okay? Honestly, just know that it was her. You know it was her. You know that this came from her. You know that it's her special gift to you because Ane told you it was going to happen. Ane was right. You got your feathers. You're going to get more. Don't worry about validation. Enjoy the moment, okay? That's my advice to you. All right. All right, spirits, if you can, one at a time. One at a time.
Hey, John.
That sounds like Hey John. And I know we have a couple Johns here. We have one through Spirit Box. And then we also I know that we have a couple Johns watching. Was this a message for John? Are you trying to get in touch with John that's watching right now?
Right.
Or like Nigel. Are you John's brother? And here's the thing, folks. You'll be able to know if it sounds like it's for you. Okay, you're going to be able to know whether or not this message was for you. Especially that everyone has, familiar names and stuff like that. Now, Ashley, I was going to try to reach out to Nicole, and I kind of got sidetracked, so I apologize. Nicole, are you here? Did you hear that? It just said Nicole. It was quiet, but it just said Nicole. And Nicole, you know that Ashley wanted to hear your voice, right? All right, Nicole, can you say anything else to Ashley, please? Yeah, it totally was. It was incredible, though.
Okay.
For goodness sake. You think I'd learn not to hook this Bluetooth speaker to my phone? Okay. I'm a creature of habit, though. Let's try to get one more. We're gonna try crossing over spirits in a couple minutes here. Candy, is Candy's father Jerry? Are you able to talk with us, please? Jerry, so we know it's you. Could you say your name for us, please? Okay, Jerry. Jerry, if you're still here, your daughter wants to know if you made a picture fly off her wall after you passed, if you were mad at her. And what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you can, if you could turn on one of these devices, like the flashlight. If you're angry, could you turn on the flashlight? Or if you go over to that antenna and just go near it, it would go off. She just wants to know, Jerry. All right. All right, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to know any spirits that need our help crossing over. We do. I'm good. Sure. Okay. This is where I always ask for everyone's help, not your energy, but your intention, okay? Just going through a couple things here. All right. All right. Spirits that need help crossing over. There is a light that we're opening up, and it's going to get larger and larger. And that is there for you to cross through, walk through it. Okay? You need to walk towards it. Do you see it? Do you see the light? You just keep walking towards it. Okay? There is loved ones on the other side who are going to be there to help cross you over. It's always been there. You're always been welcome. It doesn't matter what you think you've done in the past that stops you from thinking that you are allowed to cross over. You need to do so. You have every right to do it, okay? If you want to cross over, then do it. Have you found your way? There. I'm there. Has everyone who wanted to crossed over? Is everybody Do we need to wait for anyone else to cross over?
Wait.
Then please do so. Did anyone need to cross over? Me. Okay, then please do so. Please cross, okay? Have you done it?
Yeah.
You there now?
Yeah.
Good. Good, good, good. I'm home. Just got I'm home. Hi, Andy. Yes, they can. I believe that they can. I shouldn't speak with such authority because I have not passed, but I believe that they can. Because I believe my parents have crossed over and they come back. How do you guys feel out there? Do you feel the tingles? Do you feel the ones who helped send your intentions? Do you hear? Do you feel some tingling? Do you feel good? That's so kind. I just want to point out to everyone, thank you so much for that, Sharon. But also, this is a group effort. We're all doing this together. And thank you very much. Thank you for allowing us to try to reach your dad. Really appreciate it. Spirit, do you have anything else you want to say to us? Couple things coming through. If you have something, if there's somebody here you want to reach, spirits, can you say their name now, please? Okay. Happy now, happy something. That might have been not great, but all right. This is what we're gonna do. Spirits, thank you very much. I shut this session down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. If you can shut it off. That's the thing. You got to learn, you got to know how to shut a device off to be able to shut it off. And clearly I don't know how to do that. All right. So a couple things because I don't have a lot of time left. First of all of you who have helped take part in the crossover as you do every week, thank you. Thank you so much. We do this together. We speak to spirits together. This is a group effort. I'm facilitating it, but I like to think all of us are putting our intention forward to be able to speak to spirits and bring some forth. And I know there's a lot of comments that I did not get to, and I do apologize. for that. It's unfortunate that we just get so much, which is not, that's not unfortunate, but I just can't get to everybody. Normally I go a little bit longer, but that's on a Sunday night. There's another show after me, and I have to respect their time with that. So what more can I say here other than we started everything with protecting ourselves. We have to finish the job now. Just by shutting off the spirit box, our job isn't done here. You got to make sure that you tell spirits that our communication is over. We can talk, we can always allow our loved ones to come through, but this session is done. To all the spirits we don't know, we don't want attachments. You literally want to just cut the cord, okay? This communication is done. So thank you for talking with us, but you are not allowed to speak to us until the next time we open up that communication, okay? That is just super, super important that you all do, because if you don't, you never know what happens. Some are much more in tune than others. Some it may not matter. I think a lot of you who tune in here are exceptionally gifted. Not to say the rest of you are shoddy people or anything, but you know what I mean, and that you're more sensitive to things. So you got to make sure that you're protecting yourself. Because I've had people write to me saying that they've had scratches and stuff after I do a session, and that is absolutely not the intention of this, because we only want to speak to spirits of love and above, okay? So that being said, make sure that you close the circle. As some people are writing on here, make sure you shut the door, okay? Because that's what's really, really important. Before I go, a couple things I wanted to touch on. I'm not going to find this gentleman's comment because it's impossible to find people's comments again. Actually, here it is. Well, part of it. Andy had written he originally asked whether or not spirits can come back after crossing over. And I believe that they can. He says, my wife died over time. I get less. This is only my opinion, okay? I do not come here. I come here with a strong opinion based on stuff that I've seen. It doesn't make me an expert. Anyone who says they're an expert in the paranormal, I always say you should run from them as quickly as possible. I believe that just because you're not seeing it, that the messages don't go away. They're just happening when you're not aware of them. It might be that you're not seeing something, you know, just like Denise. She was told by Anne, whose time I'm stealing right now. She was told that she's going to see a feather from, you know, it's going to cross her way. That's going to be from her mom. Those are gifts. Those are gifts from our loved ones. It's stuff like that. It's, you know, happening in our dreams, but we may not remember all of our dreams, but they're there. I believe that they are always talking with us. They're always there. They're always supporting us one way or another. That's just my belief on it. But that being said, and good, Amanda, I'm happy to see that. Good. And I hope other people do. And then Mary just writes, would love to know what spirit box you're using or your favorite. Right now I'm using the mass-produced PSB7. It's a lot of spirit box enthusiasts will tell you this is garbage. I disagree. I love it. I will be using up some other spirit boxes, some customs I have, some hack shacks I have. I have about 40 spirit boxes, but I always seem to go back to the same few. But you know, we just kind of go with the flow, right? Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much. Well, thank you, Millie. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. Anne is back, and it's a great segue, actually, that Anne will be back on Thursday, and she's going to be back here at 7 p.m. my time, and she graciously allowed me to take her spot tonight as she had other things happening. Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff, right? So once again, as always, if you need help, especially if you're done with the session, you feel something's not right, reach out to me. You can check out, I do consultation for paranormal investigations, whatnot. You can hear more of my spirit box evidence at mn-ghostbox.org. You can send me a note at greg@mn-ghostbox.org, or you could just find me on Facebook. I'm relatively friendly. You know, to a degree. But please feel free to reach out if you need to. What else do we have here before we go? Other than that, I'm back on my normal time Sunday night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please consider, if you enjoyed it, please consider watching again and taking part, and we'll just see who we get. One last look at the equipment table. We had one REM pod tonight. We had activity start before I got on there, but this is how it goes. So nothing from spirits. Then we shall call it good for tonight. Everyone, thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Ane, for letting me take your time tonight. And I will see you Sunday. And please don't forget to reach out and watch Ane this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Take care, everyone. Good night.